How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another video. I just wanted to show you guys all the mods I've done to my KLX 300 Supermoto. To start off, one of my favorite things I've done to this thing are the Harbor Freight floodlights up in the front. Going through trails at night, it just makes everything so much more visible. I put a yellow filter over them and it just allows you to see a lot more clearly through the dust. Second thing that I really like that I've done to this thing are the hand guards. Saved me from a lot of broken levers, and honestly think that if you're taking any bike off-road, you should really have hand guards just to save yourself from getting stuck from broken levers and stuff like that. We also have these Shinko dual sport tires. I think I'm going to get something a little bit more aggressive because I have been taking this thing off-road quite a bit, and you can see the rear tread depth is getting a little low. Second thing, or the third thing that I really like is the gear indicator. A lot of people say you don't need a gear indicator, but I don't know, going through trails and going into corners and stuff like that, I've found it to be very useful. I've just had a gear indicator on all my bikes, so you know, I think it's a necessary thing for me. I put these slimmer mirrors on the bike. My old ones broke. These ones don't have too much visibility, but they get the job done. It's just a little bit inconvenient, but I'd rather have mirrors than not run them. So I got these little ones. They're metal, pretty nice. I'd also recommend you guys getting a skid plate if you're taking it off-road. Rocks get kicked up from the front wheel and they can crack your case. So it's just a little preventive measure to eliminate some hassle in the future. I also put this little case on the back, which has been definitely a lifesaver. It has all my tools and any repair kit that I need for the bike. Got it from Harbor Freight. Most of the things, like these lights, the tools in that box and the box, are from Harbor Freight. I got these tinier turn signals because my old ones broke from dropping it, and you can see these are scuffed up. These lights honestly are like perfectly integrated. Like, this thing will dump over and they might get hit a little bit, but the aluminum shell keeps it pretty intact, which I'm pretty happy about. What else? So since they are LED turn signals, I had to put in an LED relay, so you can see there isn't like the hyper blink. It's just the regular flasher, how it's supposed to be. And yeah, stock exhaust, stock gearing. Honestly, for bikes like this, I'd recommend keeping a stock exhaust, just because you kind of want to be unassuming, especially if you're taking it where you're kind of not supposed to. And I think that's the beauty of these bikes. I mean, like, you could get a Sur-Ron or something like that, and the Sur-Rons are great, but they're electric, so you can't really go exploring with them. But the exhaust is pretty quiet on this thing, which most people might not like, but I think it's a positive because you can kind of take it wherever. And then I also put this little quad lock charger on it as well. It's just a cheap little lightning cable from Amazon, and you get a pack of them, so if the lightning cable breaks, you can just quickly replace them. And yeah, that's pretty much the bike. Nothing really else has been done with it, but I think if you're getting one of these, a KLX 300 or a KLX 300 Supermoto, you should definitely invest in some hand guards and a skid plate, maybe some better tires. I have this rear cargo rack as well, which allows me to strap that thing on the back. But yeah, honestly, Amazon's a great place, and Harbor Freight's a great place for all these upgrades. I go to Cycle Gear for my tires. They have a nice little tire selection thing, especially for off-road tires, because the 17-inch front wheel is a little bit strange when it comes to finding like knobbies or aggressive tires for off-road. So yeah, if you guys want a video on how I installed any of this, especially the gear indicator was so difficult to figure it out, but I got it all wired up. But yeah, if you guys want a video on any of this stuff, just let me know, and I'll be sure to post something. All right, thanks guys, have a good one.